Hey everybody, just to give you a quick up-to-date message before the video proper gets started. Yes, I have been away. I've pretty much taken the month of October off, and I'll explain that in the video. But to say quickly, I needed a break. Also, I did want to say that over this last couple of months, I've really been paying attention to messages from my patrons and also people leaving comments. I hope you can understand that, in short, there is no pleasing everybody. Of course, I get the full spectrum of comments from talk less to talk more, do less to do more, show less to do more, less detail, more detail. And so all in all, after weighing up all of these comments, with ongoing learning and a few subtle changes, more or less, I'll just keep putting out the content that I have. And just lastly, to add to the comments I make in the intro, is that also I get the main panels for those V-berth cabinets installed as well. In this episode, I get those 6 main panels all epoxy coated. I also get the 6 shelves and their 2 fronts, as well as the doors for those cabinets made up. And I just wanted to mention, albeit briefly, that it seems like I found, in other words, hit that proverbial wall. After getting those 6 main panels made up for the V-berth, I tell you what, it really did feel like I was just exhausted. It was a mental thing. Physically, I was fine. But yeah, wow, that really had me stopped, wondering where the heck up was. And yes, questioning myself about all of the big questions. We all know, of course I should know that well, that not having regular breaks really is a recipe for crash. I can say I really understand why I did it. I've just had so much work to do here. As I've always said, I'm one man doing all of this on my own. I've been committed to and working for so many years on these dreams and goals of mine. But the good news that I want to report is, after 2 weeks, I'm out of it. And all in all, it appears as though that's what I needed. Just 2 weeks off, not even thinking about boat work. I tell you, I feel so much more reinvigorated and excited about the remaining work to do on the inside here so that I can get outside. And the next thing, which I have already started on, is finally covering up all of this ugly insulation. Believe me when I say you only see this in the short videos that I put out. I have to live with this every day. And so, yes, it's something that I don't find appealing either. And what that means is some rather significant dates, hint, hint, are really starting to show their face now. More on that soon. In the meantime, if you don't mind, please give me a thumbs up for this video. Subscribe if you haven't. And as I always say, leave a comment, because I like hearing what you have to say. That's the first coat. As mentioned in an earlier video, I was wanting to do this lining panel where the fridge freezer is, so I was right down to the last of the decent sized plywood, so much so that this little corner here I didn't have as part of the stock left. So what I'm going to do is just bond this with a biscuit, epoxy glue of course, and that'll make up the balance of what I need for that panel. Afterwards, this face is going to be painted white, so that joint will disappear and won't be seen. But that's a real easy way to get out of that, just by gluing a couple of bits together. There was no way that I was going to go and buy another full sheet or a half a sheet just for that little piece. Because I've run out of not only full sheets of plywood, but also reasonable sizes now, I'm now having to resort to collecting a few bits and joining them together. Lewin's Honey Eater. I could well be wrong, but I think this might be the last time I'll need to do this. I've got this one panel in the V-berth. It's part of this design of the V-berth cabinets that I've now got in place, which was not originally the design that I was going to be doing. So on the starboard side, I've got a small kind of V-shaped panel which comes up off of that low bulkhead separating where the berth itself is. Well, now I need the same thing on the port side, and that's what this panel's going to be. So what it will mean is joining three bits together, and because it will be made up of a few parts, I will be painting this white, the same as the other one on the starboard side. That's painted white, which will hide those joins so that afterwards you wouldn't know anyway.
Sun is shining through every window pane. It's bathing you in light, so why should I complain? If there should ever be a sun is shining.
just letting you know, a real life time reality check. Whew, this past week has been a grind. Come Tuesday, I woke up and it was a feeling that I haven't really had before of just, I am so tired. I can't put my finger exactly on it. I don't particularly feel burnt out, although I may well have passed burnt out phase a long time ago. The thing is, the work that I'm doing now really has come down to little jobs. I look at my list, the things I've got to do are small, and really I know that they're enjoyable. I don't know exactly what's behind it, but this week it was so hard to just get on with it, get moving, and get into the boat work. Okay, well the next thing to do with these cabinets is to get these battens installed. There's a whole range of them, obviously, different panels, but one thing, as I did mention in the prior video, all of these panels have required bevel cuts, and they're not all the same because of these complex angles here, especially right up at the pointy end of the boat here. So not only with the panels, but also with most of these battens, I've had to cut bevels on them so that they can fit the way they need to, and of course so that the panels, when installed against them, have got a nice flat surface to be mounted to. So they've all had their 2 coats of epoxy ready for installing. So now what I need to do is put them in place so that I can mark the holes, drill those, and get them installed. So that's it. The main parts for these cabinets installed, which has really changed the whole look in this V-berth. Woo! Yes, I am so pleased to get these in, and of course the main reason is because, as I've said before, this was the last significant install that I needed to do on Mistress before I can look at getting outside to do the work out there. Of course, there's still plenty of things to do on the inside, but as with these cabinets, the main furniture installed, the main structures of everything is now done. I've already marked out where the shelves need to go, as you can see here. And again, they're only tiny little pieces to do. I will be making templates for these though, because they're pretty awkward sort of shapes. Please give me a like to help me out. It's a very easy thing to do. Subscribe if you haven't, which will really help me in my efforts to grow this channel. Please check out my website also, where you can find some merchandise, again, to help support this channel. Leave a comment, because as I always say, I like reading what you have to say.